Hello guys, and welcome back to another tutorial. So in today's video we're going to learn how to make this really long poncho top. If that sounds like something you're interested in learning, keep on watching and let us get straight into this video. Now I'm going to use this pattern paper just to illustrate and explain this better for you to understand before we go ahead to cut this out on our fabric. So I'm working with 3 yards of fabric for this, but you want to have at least 3.5 yards of fabric. So this pattern paper is going to act as our 3.5 yards of fabric. So when you have your 3.5 yards of fabric placed down like this, it normally comes by 60. So this point here is by 60. Then the other line is the 3.5 yards of fabric. So we're going to close this up like this, meaning we're dividing the 3.5 yards of fabric into 2. Next, I'm going to fold it so we have 4 pieces in total. So I'm folding this down like this. So I'm going to fold it like this. So we want to go ahead now to start marking out the measurement we need when we fold it down like this. So this is going to be the full length that we're working with. So let's say you're working with 60 inches. You're going to place your tape here, and then this 10 inches is going to serve as that 60 inches point. But if you do not want it to be too long, you can make it 9 inches. So I hope you understand the illustration that I'm trying to make. Now on this point here, we're going to mark our neckline. So for the neckline, you want it to be very wide so you can just have it hanging at the side of your shoulder. You're going to use about 5 to 6 inches depending on how wide you want your opening to be, and then you're going to come down from that point. After marking the neck width, you're going to come down from that point by 2 to 3 inches depth, and then we're going to mark it out and then just curve it out. This is basically how you would normally mark out your neckline when you're doing this on a fabric, and then just curve it out like this. We're going to cut out the neckline here, and then we're going to open the pattern up. Now after opening this up, we're going to remove the back piece so that we can fully work on the front piece. Now this part here is the back piece, and the front here is this part that I'm folding. So I'm going to fold this point into 2 again, and then we're going to mark our shoulder area. We're just doing this because this is a paper and we want to actually see the shoulder area clearly, and that's why I did so. Now from the shoulder point, we're going to mark from our shoulder to our waist area, or depending on how open you want the front to be, you go ahead to mark it out. So now I'm going to use 18 inches. So let's say this 4 inches point here is that 18 inches point. So I'm going to mark it out, and then from this 4 inches point, I'm just going to go ahead to curving it out like this all the way down to create that opening we need at the front part of our dress. So this is it. This is what we're going to do on our main fabric piece, and all we have to do is just cut it out. One thing you also need to know for a design like this, you do not want to work with a very strong fabric, so you don't have a situation where you have to say what I asked for versus what I got, because if you're working on a very strong fabric, you will not get the same results. So you want to use a lightweight fabric. Now we're going to mark the opening of our armhole and then just stitch it down on both sides. So that is basically what we're going to do for this tutorial. We're going to go ahead now to cut this out on our actual fabric. Now this is the fabric I'm working with for this tutorial. I'm working with chiffon fabric, and you can see that this is very lightweight and you can actually see through it. Like I said, I'm using 3 yards of this chiffon fabric. So we're going to move on now to start cutting this. So because I was working with just 3 yards, I wasn't able to cut mine out the way I illustrated earlier. But if you're working with more fabric, you can do the first method I showed you earlier. For this method, we're just going to cut this out directly. So what I'm doing now is I'm just folding my fabric into 4. So this is basically what you would do when you're drafting your bobo dress. That is how I'm just folding this. I'm folding this into 4, and I'm going to align everything properly before I go ahead to start cutting this out. Now after folding this into 4, I'm going to slit this part open because that part is unfolded, so I want to have it open. After slitting that part open, we want to start adding our body measurement. We're going to start at the neckline area here. We're going to place our tape there and mark our neck width. So for the neck width, I went ahead to use about 6 inches there, but I later went ahead to open it up a bit more, and I went ahead to use 8 inches, and I came down from that point by 1 inch and just curved it out like this. So the 1 inch is for the back, but for the front we're going to come out a bit more. Like I said, I went ahead to come out a bit more and then curved it back down. After doing so, we're going to go ahead now to cut this out. When we're done cutting this out, we're going to take out the back piece and then work on the front piece alone. Now I have my back piece removed. I'm going to go ahead now to come down from this point here. We already came down by 1 inch, so I'm going to mark an extra 2.5 inch there just to make it about 3.5 inch deep. Now after covering this out, we want to go ahead to mark the opening for the bottom part. From this top part here, I'm placing my tape and I'm going to mark 19 inches. My shoulder to waist is 18 inches, but I added 1 inch for the folding allowance. That made it 19 inches. So we're just going to mark that 19 inches point at that part there. And then after marking this out, we're going to use it as a guide to just carve out the opening we need for the bottom part. Now after marking this out, we're going to come to this point here. For me, I'm going to mark 8 to 9 inches at this point. This is just as a guide, so you're just curving this all the way down. So now I'm done marking that out. I'm going to mark the same thing I took at the waistline area on this point here, and then we're just going to start curving this all the way down. So once we're done cutting this out, we're going to go ahead to start sewing this. So this is the back piece. I'm going to go ahead now to open up the front piece and place them down right sides facing each other. After placing them down together, I'm just pinning the sides down so we can hold everything without anything moving about. Now I'm going to hold the shoulder area here, and then we're going to stitch this down by 1/2 inch and then do the same thing for the opposite side as well. We're done joining the shoulders. This is what it's looking like. Now we want to go ahead to pipe around the neckline area. I went ahead to cut out fabric straps like this, and this is about 1.5 inch wide, and it is really long enough to go around our neckline. So this is 1.5 inch wide. Now we're going to hold it into 2, and then we're just going to place this down along this part and then stitch it all the way. So we're going to take this to the machine now to sew. Now like I said, to sew this, we're going to hold this together and we're going to place this right sides facing each other with the neckline area. So this is it. So now we're just going to stitch this together, holding this together very well. We're going to sew this all the way around, so just watch closely and you understand what we're doing here. So we're going to stitch this all the way around. Now when we get to this point, we're going to cut this out, and then we can see that we're done sewing. Now what we want to do is we just want to trim out the excess we have here before we go ahead to top stitch on this point where we just sewed. So this is what it looks like after we're done trimming out the excesses. Now we're going to fold this downwards like this over to the wrong side, and then we're going to top stitch on it. But I went ahead now to just fold this a bit more because I didn't like how wide it was. So after folding this, we're going to just start stitching this down So we're going to start from this shoulder area. We're going to fold it in and then stitch it all the way around back to this point. Now when we're done, this is what it looks like. Now we're going to go ahead to take this to the ironing board to just press this down so that it's looking nice and neat. Now after doing so, we're going to work on our armhole area. So for the armhole area, I'm just holding everything together equally, and then we're going to place it down like this. I'm going to bring in my tape and determine how wide I want the opening of my armhole to be. So I'm going to use 13 inches. This is sort of like the way you would normally do for your boo dress, and then I'm going to create a notch at that point. So I'm creating a notch on both sides of the fabric, and then after creating the notch, we're going to open this up to the wrong side, and then we're going to fold this in like this and then stitch it down. So we're going to start from the notched part here all the way to the other side, and then we're going to stop at this part where that has the notch. This is what we have after doing so. I did the same thing for the opposite side. Now we want to go ahead to close this up. So we're going to close this up, right sides facing each other, so we can start closing up the sides. So from this point here, we're just going to take it straight down and stitch it down by half an inch. I'm going to do so for both sides of our dress. So from this point I explained earlier, we're going to take this straight down to the bottom part of the top and do the same thing for the other side as well. So I'm done joining the sides. Now what we want to do is we want to pipe the curves at the front part of the dress and also fold the bottom part of the dress. So what we're going to do so, we're going to start from this point here, and we're just going to fold this. So I'm going to fold this into two like this, and we're going to just stitch this all the way following the shape of the curves. We're going to stitch this all the way to the other side, and then when we're done, we're going to fold the bottom part of the top and then finish it up. So we're going to continue folding this all the way and do the same thing for the bottom part, and then when we're done, this is the final result. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you found this video helpful in any way, do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed already, and if you enjoy watching videos like this, you're also going to love watching this one up here, so you can go check that out after watching this one. And if you like to learn how to make tank tops, basic tops and bodycon dresses, we have an upcoming free online class. I'll have the link to join the group chat down in the description box below, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.